All right, morning. So it's Friday. I don't know, about 7 a.m. or so. Just about to head on the road to Fresno to meet with a brand new investor who's looking at potentially being a part of the 6 in 20 program. Also looks to be adding a couple of multifamilies, maybe a house or two via the Pride of Ownership rentals. So should be a good day. I need to be up there by 11, which means I'll probably get there by 10:15 or 10:30, making sure I'm always early. It's just something I do. So in this video, I thought I would cover a couple of things. Sort of talk about some news articles that I've seen the last couple of days now that we're into November. And then I want to close with something on the middle class mindset that sort of hit me the other day. So first and foremost on some articles. So it's, what we've been talking about for 6-8 weeks is now showing up in the numbers. I think the most prevalent example of that is Southern California. I believe I read an article yesterday evening that talked about a sales drop of 18%. I believe that was year on year. Still talking about price increases of, I think it was 3 or 4%. Price is a lagging indicator. So I'm not too fixated on that. But you can definitely see that affordability, that index that's always been so important to me, is doing what it does. Is at some point, affordability gets ridiculous, and buyers revolt because they can't get a yes answer. So that's just happening, and there's really only two ways to fix that. You either lower the price or lower the interest rate. I guess you could technically extend the term, but I don't see that happening, at least not in any great numbers. So I think we have some more pain ahead. There's just if you can't get a yes answer from a bank, there's no deal, right? You not only need to be ready and willing, but you need to be able, right, to purchase a house. So that was that one. The other one is about millennials sort of postponing home ownership and having kids until their 30s. I find that interesting, just because it seems different than past generations. And as time goes by, that generation will obviously get older and into their 30s in far greater numbers. But I just wonder what the housing market's going to look like. The other one was net migration. It looks like something that I've been afraid of for a while now. San Francisco, LA, these crazy high price markets are seeing great outflows of people. And it's not because these places aren't great places to live. It's because nobody in their right mind can afford to live there. So if you're in the service industry or, a teacher or a fireman or, all these, great professions that bust their ass, they just can't afford to live there. Why would they live there when they can go to, 90% or 95% of the rest of the country and live just fine? So, that's going to hollow out these big cities and frankly could become a problem if it goes on. We've got to figure out this housing affordability thing. It's a real deal. I do think the answer is to ease transportation. I'm a fan of the high-speed rail because I think the only way you fix LA and San Francisco is you make it easy to live somewhere else and get there in 45 minutes to an hour. There's so many people that drive that long today that the train has to be the right answer, right? So, I don't know that many politicians see it that way, but I certainly do. So, in the end, lots of things going on. And then the last thing, back to that 18% drop article, it was sort of buried in there that the low end of the market is still fine, which is, again, an expectation I had for us because it's, the stuff that's affordable has multiple buyers. It's interesting to owner-occupants, first-time buyers, but it's also interesting to investors like us, right? And as more people can't buy, the rental rates are going to go up. So owning affordable rentals in California has been a good business for a long time, and I see it being a good business going forward. So that's sort of the summary on articles, but I wanted to give you the bonus on the middle-class mindset. This is something I've been, I had a couple videos on earlier in the week. And there's one thing that sort of hit me after the last one is I think we need to change our mindset around rewards. When I started to think about myself in my 20s and sort of listening to my mother's mantra of go to school, get a good education so you get a good job so you can buy nice things, it was that reward system that I told myself, right? When you work really hard or you do X or Y, go get the Rolex, go buy the gold coin, go buy the nice car, go buy the $5,000 suit, whatever it is. And that was something that I needed to get over. And I think it's something we all need to get over. We should change our reward system so we take those extra dollars, save them, build them into a pile of cash so we can go invest in assets to take care of us in our future. I wasted my 20s buying things I didn't need to impress people I really didn't care about. So, I think you need to look at yourself for your reward structure. Maybe you can help people, the generation below us, understand that's, the reward systems can be different. So, in the end, I'm going to put this away, put it up, and then head off to Fresno to show another investor some pride of ownership rentals and see what's going on. Have a great day.